Welcome back. It is Monday, so that means we get to check in with our local CPA, Robin LeBlanc. Robin, thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Thank you for having me again.
So what important information do you have to share with our viewers today?
So the IRS recently put out a blast that they have $1.5 billion worth of potential refunds from 2018 that is about to expire. So this means that a lot of people still have not filed their 2018 tax return, and the IRS believes that they are due a refund. Now, if you don't file a return and the IRS you owe the IRS money, they will file a projected return on your behalf and send you a bill. But if they think they owe you money, they are not going to do anything, and they're just going to sit there and wait until the statute of limitations expires. And then anything that you are actually due, they're just going to put it back in the U.S. Treasury and keep that money. So it is very important that you have until April 18th, which is in 2 weeks, if you haven't filed your 2018 tax return yet, to go ahead and try to file it and see if you are due a refund, you can get that money back. Now, the state of Louisiana has that same rule. So it's important if you just procrastinated, which a lot of people out there don't file their tax return on time, to go ahead, look at that W-2, see if you have withholding. A lot of what's overlooked are minors that have jobs, and you're looking at your W-2 and it's like, oh, well, we only withheld $50 or $60. It's not worth paying to file. Well, there are free resources out there, Vita sites in Lafayette Parish, where you can actually get your tax return filed in person for free if you make under $60,000. So that's something to look into, because it may only be, $60 to $100 of withholding that you were owed. But if it is worth it to you, that's something to look into, because that money that was withheld from your check is just going to go back to the government. Another thing to consider is if you are going to file your 2018 return right now, it must get done on paper, because the IRS no longer accepts e-file tax returns from that year. So this is another reason why it's important to file on time every year, because if you are due a refund, the IRS will eventually just keep it.
Sneaky. This is great information for our viewers. Robin, thank you so much for joining us virtually today to share that.
Thank you.
All right. If you guys want to rewatch this interview, head to our website, klef.com. We're going to